Okay, so hello guys, and this is part 2 of the tutorial for how do you use Firebug and how do you edit the style.css inside WordPress here in Appearance Editor. And in this video, I just wanted to show you real quick, one of the things that I'm trying to do right now is to remove the so much space here that you see here because it's not balanced. There's a little space here, but there's so much space here. So again, click on the blue icon beside the inspector tab, so the blue arrow icon, and then just if you hover here, it's a very tight space, right? So I'm just going to move it just a little outside, and I can see here that, well, this is probably the area that I want to fix. So I'm going to left click my mouse, and it shows me the particular code that causes that here. And one cool thing about Firebug that I wanted to share with you is you can see the CSS right here on the right side. And although you can't change it here, you can actually, just test it to see what code is causing that. And for example, is this the code that's causing the space here? So if you hover it, there's going to be a red, symbol here. And if you click on that, you can disable this line here. It's not going to affect the live site, but you can preview what it will look like without this. So do you see the difference? So this is probably the code that I want to change. Okay, so what I'll do is I will just right click again and then copy the CSS path, okay, and then I'll paste it in Notepad, and let's wrap it a little bit, and I'm just gonna get the one at the end, and I'll make sure that it's not cut off. There's a space here, so yeah, it's safe to copy the one at the end. And you can also copy the whole thing, but you can also copy this whole thing, but for this particular example, I'm just gonna go ahead and copy the ending part, and I'll put that inside the CSS file, and then at least now I have an idea how to code it. I'm just gonna copy this, okay, and rather than having this margin, I'm just gonna make it a 0 and update the file, and let's see if that fixes it. And let's check again to see if it did that. Yeah, it didn't seem like it did that, but it's also possible that this other one is causing it, because yeah, seems like if I disable this is going to be enabled. So I guess what I need to do is just going to go inside back there, and let's try it. Just going to refresh. Okay, there are cases when for some reason it doesn't work, so I'm just going to try this. Just place an exclamation symbol and important. There are some cases where this is not recommended, but in this case, I'm just going to do that to see if that helps. Okay, so let's refresh and see if that fixed the problem. And yeah, it looks much better now. The spacing is more balanced. And so I just did the first to-do list. Let me just disable this. So I just did the first to-do list, which is move the category text. And the title, yeah, the title needs to be in line with the text. I also did this, bring down the part that covers the logo, yep. And remove the spacing here, that's too big. Remove the extra space. That's done. So next is just the title in line with the text. Okay. Well, this title needs to be moved to the right here so that it's aligned here. Okay, so that's the only thing. And again, the process is the same. Click on Firebug, so this appears. Click on the blue icon, then click on this one, 6 ways. So actually, we were already here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to move that. We're just going to add the position relative. So I'm just going to copy that. And let's try moving that. This is 200. This is maybe 250. Just a guess, and update file. And then refresh. And sometimes one of the problems that you will encounter is you made a change, but it's not updating. So one of the fixes is put important for that particular change, because one problem might be something else is overriding it. And another approach, so it moved too much here. Okay, but anyway, another approach that you could take if it does not update, even though you are changing things, is you want to go on a new private window, because it's possible that it's just the cache, or you want to clear your cache, go to your browser and then options, and then look for the part there where you can clear your history, your cache. But to be safe, just go here in the new private window, or if you're using Google Chrome, you can go incognito mode, or if you're using Opera, you can open a new private tab. So that's basically it, and I'm just going to go ahead and make a couple more changes here because it just went too far. And thank you for watching this video.